Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay. Thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna talk about things that I think were worth the hype that I bought because I saw other homeschool moms talking about them on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. So let's just get into it. The first one is random. Let me take the highlighter out. Flare pens. I've never been a pen person. I don't have rainbow colored all of the things in our classroom. If you look, wow, it does look pretty colorful, huh? If you look at my house, it's very gray and white and more gray and more white. But I decided to switch things up. I bought flare pens. These were highly recommended. They don't bleed through paper, which I thought was going to be a joke, but they actually do pretty well. And that's what I've been using for our planning. And my notebook looks so beautiful and rainbowy, and it's all color coordinated. Amazon. I think everything on here you can get on Amazon except the books. So anyways, flare pens. Random, but I love them. It makes planning and scheduling far more fun. Not sure how to go. Anyways. All right. Next item. I had been on the hunt, and I showed these before, for beginner books that my son actually wanted to read. I think either I bought them or my mother-in-law, I think maybe she bought one and then I bought one. Regardless, the box set of beginner books from The Good and the Beautiful. I love these. Mozzie actually wants to read them. The pictures are better and there tend to be like a little bit more of a story to these than the Bob books. And their pictures are just so cute. This is box B. But here, let me quick show them. I just really like them. You do not have to have their curriculum to get these. There's a bunch in here. So anyways, let me page through one so you can see it in the beginning. It has sight word practice chart, EE practice, vowel practice. So this would be helpful. I'm in front of a window if you can't tell. I had so many glares otherwise. I just need to sorry, that was terrible. I have a hard time, just the way this room is situated in our house, the lighting, every time of day is a different issue. I was having serious shadows and now I have major glare, so bear with me. And that's it. So anyways, and they're pretty inexpensive. I feel like for a box set, and it's very sturdy, this box. It is a hard, like you can't really bend it that well. It is hard cardboard, so they will hold up. So anyways, I feel like they're a pretty good deal. I think there's 4 box sets total, but don't quote me on that. There's more than these. I'm not cleaning that up right now. Okay, next thing is a game. I have several games. Again, this is random. Pattern Play 3D. There is another set that is for ages, I don't know whatever would be younger than this. He got this for Christmas last year. So he was 6 when he got this. It says ages 7 up. But he was able to do it and he really likes it. I'm taking it out because this box is massive and the thing itself is not as big. So they're wooden blocks in a wooden tray, and then you get cards and you have to figure out how to set them up so that it matches the cards. And it's 3D because most of them, thankfully, they include 2 or 3 cards of ways to get them back in this, which I really appreciate. But you're building up. There's different levels. They kind of work their way harder. Let me try to find. He can just sit there on his own independently for like 30 plus minutes and just work his way through. And I don't think he has yet to do all of the cards, but he just has a really fun time doing it. And I like it because it's independent, and sometimes he just needs to work quietly on something, and he's doing fun problem solving, which I really like. It's hands-on, it's easy. Amazon, I'm sure, has this. I want to say like around $30 maybe, which I don't think is too bad for a wooden game. The next game I have is Dog Crimes. So cute. Again, another problem solving. This says ages 8 to adult. I don't know. Again, he's 7 right now. He just turned 7, and I got this for him, and he can do it. Now, we can't do the harder cards. I would have to help him with it, but I feel like there's enough that he can do it with me, and he's actually, you know, engaged in it. So you get, this is your little game board, and you get your dogs. And this is also very sturdy. The dogs, I don't know if you can tell, they are super thick. I was worried when I first saw them because usually this stuff breaks down. Anything that has that piece in here, that's garbage. These are really sturdy pieces. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dogs. And then whatever they did, which of course, poop for kids is hilarious. So somebody pooped somewhere, somebody ripped up a pillow, I think somebody ate a cake, ate homework or the newspaper or something, tipped over a potted plant, and chewed a shoe, and you have to figure out who did it. So I was watching, I bought this based on another YouTuber who, I don't remember who said it, but she had mentioned it twice, I think, about how cute this game was, and I couldn't understand how it works. So I just bought it on a whim, hoping that she was right, which she totally was. You read a card, and it tells you, the easy ones will tell you that, you know, Pepper was sitting beside Beans, and Pepper was sitting in front of the potted plants. So you know Pepper is here and Beans is on one side or the other. And then it will tell you another clue. So you're figuring out where each dog sits, and then whoever is sitting in front of whatever the thing was. So the shoes here, these are the messed up shoes. So whoever ends up sitting in this spot is the one who did it. And it'll tell you on the back if you got it right. It'll show you the whole board and where all the dogs are sitting and where they should be. So you're also learning directional words, which I didn't realize. It's just, again, fun, easy, quick. You could do 1 or 2 rounds in between subjects to give your kids a break, and it's not going to be this long, drawn out 45-minute thing. It's just a quick little game. So we have really been enjoying it. I like it. It's sturdy. And like I said, there's different levels to the cards. So we haven't done a bunch of them because they're just too hard right now. So it'll be a game that we can play for a while as he's getting older and can problem solve and figure out directionally where everyone should be seated. So Dog Crimes, Amazon. Next, these two I was hesitant to buy. I have Bug Bingo and Bird Bingo. Pricey, you guys. These I felt like were overpriced. Again, I bought them because I had seen them enough that I thought I would give them a try. We have a bigger focus this year on nature studies. So I wanted to have really good, interesting games and books, which you'll see now. The rest of the stuff would have to do with nature studies or science. Downside of this, it's so sturdy, you can't get the lid off. So anyway, so I was willing to invest if I felt like it was worth it, but I was truly nervous about buying these. I think each bingo game was like $30, which for bingo, I don't know, but really sturdy box, like very sturdy. You get a ton, here's your pieces, a ton of bingo pieces, but a ton of playing cards. And they're really nice. I don't know how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna assume 12, if not more. So you could play it with a whole co-op even. And again, I think I showed you, but the cards are nice. They're all different. There are tons of bugs. And then also for teaching, so that everyone can see, I felt like this was nice. Honestly, I thought about framing it. I'm not sure how because it's so thick, but it shows you every single bug on a very heavy board. So I just think it is really well done. If you know you're going to use it, it is worth it. If you're not really sure if you're going to use it and you can make it work, I would not spend your money on it. I also wanted to show you the cards that you pick up are also cardboard. Of course, I pick a white bug. Very sturdy. So, and they also give you this cute little case. So once you pop them all out and open it up for the first time, you can stick all of the pieces in here. It keeps it nice and tidy. I love it. We played the bug game with our friend who we do our science with, and the kids loved it. So I highly recommend this if you're for sure going to use it, because I do think the price tag is ridiculous for bingo. I think it's crazy. Maybe I'm cheap, but I think it's crazy. And again, we got the bird one. We have yet to use this, but we definitely will. We're probably going to be using it next week. The next one, I saw this book everywhere last year. I haven't seen it this year at all, really, but we really like it. We do not reference it so much for the information as much as we reference it for the pictures. He will just sit and page through and look at the illustrations. It is heavy. This was cheap too. It's a hardback, $12.97. I got it at a bookstore, like Books A Million or something like that. I thought for $13 to have this on hand as a reference, it's really cool. And there is information, obviously. So we right now are learning a lot about bugs and insects, and there's just not a lot of that going on in this book. This is definitely, what do they even say? Yeah, animals. It's definitely geared. They have some in the back, but it would not, if you're looking for insects and bugs and spiders and all that, there's really not much in here, but everything else there is. So this says $12.97. I have no idea what it is online. And then the last ones, I see these everywhere. Again, pretty pricey. This is saying $20. I don't know that I paid $20. I am not sure, and I don't remember where I got it. I did shop around online. I'm pretty sure they had them on Amazon, but I think I ended up getting them from Walmart. Walmart was cheaper, but the big book of, I have blooms, we have birds, and bugs. We love these. I just saw a video, their video was stuff that was like overhyped or that they bought that they didn't actually like, and they had these in there. I disagree. Oh my goodness, we love them. So I'll take, like this last week in our nature study, we were talking about insects, and they were supposed to find creepy crawlies and ants or crickets. This talked about everything that we were seeing. It was really, and the illustrations, I mean, I just think they're so cool. So as the boys were finding things, we could read in here a little bit more. They have stick insects, which Mozzie had just drawn a leaf bug. So we found a leaf bug in here and we're reading about that. Centipedes were all over the place. So we could turn to this page and learn some fun facts. I do think these are worth it. Obviously, just cherry pick and buy them as you need. There's also the Big Book of Beasts and the Big Book of Blue, which would be ocean. And I don't know if that's all of them. That one doesn't have any. I'm not sure. So anyways, birds, I'll show you a couple out of here. And they just have interesting pages that would be, I find to be engaging for children. When we were learning about seeds, I'll show you in the plant book, there were pages on seeds and how they travel, which was exactly what we were talking about. But then my son saw that there was a page on poisonous flowers, which of course we had to read about poisonous flowers. So we learned something new just by looking in here and him seeing, I'm trying to see where it was. Him seeing the graphics, I was like, what was that? We have to read that. Oh, where is it? Of course, now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it. But anyways, oh, and they also have, oh, here we go, dangerous and deadly. You saw these bottles. It's like, Mommy, can you read that? It's like, absolutely. So anyways, I just thought, here's the seed page. I just think they're cool. I find them to be engaging. There's also hidden things in here that your kids can look for. There's 15 hiding places of a golden bulb from the beginning of the book. Did you find them all? And then it shows you where they are in the back of the book. So you can always also use it as like a lookbook for your kids if they're in the car or whatever. So anyways, those are my random items of things that I purchased that I'm glad that I'm purchased. I am sure I can make another video of things that I purchased that I definitely did not need to. That would probably be all like curriculum related. We all know how that goes. So anyways, thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.